Hello friends, welcome back to the video lessons by theimpactielts.com. This is my 10th video for the listening part, and in this particular video, I'm going to show you that how to find the answers of multiple choices, single answer questions. I have taken the same question type in the previous video, but here I'm taking the challenging version of it. So you can see the question has been taken from section 3. Let me repeat the same thing that I told you in the last video, that in this type of questions, you can see this is question number 21. That means it had just begun after finishing section 2. That means you have got 30 seconds time there to check your answers, and you don't need to check your answer because you get about 10 minutes time, in the end to transfer your answer on the answer sheet. What you can do in that 30 seconds and the 30 seconds again that you will get for this particular question type, you can underline the keywords. You should understand the question type, also of the options. So this is what I'm going to do, assuming that I'm getting about 1 minute time to do this. So let's start before I play the audio. So I'm going to underline what will be the main topic of through the NST Works paper, how public library services are organized in different countries, how changes in societies are reflected in the public libraries, or how the funding of public libraries have changed. They agree, this is very important, it's both of them should say yes, that one disadvantage of digitalized book is what? They may take a long time to read, difficult to read, they're generally old. Stewart expects that. Now, Stewart, this is not both of them agree. In future, library will maintain their traditional function, become centers of the local communities, no longer contain anecdotes. Fine, we have done the task. You have to be again careful, as I told you in the last video, that all three options are spoken somehow in the answer. So you have to be very careful whether this was this is the correct answer or not. If you find that this is an incorrect answer, immediately you should cross it out, which can tell you or give you the idea that you still have to listen for this. So many times what happens that you're not able to get the correct answer, but you're able to identify two incorrect answers. So that's quite helpful for you in this type of question. So now I'm going to play the audio because I have already spent 1 minute time in underlining it. So I am directly going to start the audio, and I'll keep showing you by pausing the video that why a particular answer is wrong and why a particular answer is correct. So I'm going to play the audio now.
You will hear two.
So let's wait for the audio to start. And I'm ready with my first question. Main topic of today's
Now listen carefully and answer questions 21 to 23.
Okay, Stuart, we need to start planning our paper on public libraries. Have you thought of an angle yet?
Well, there's so much we could look into. How libraries have changed over the centuries, for instance, or how different countries organise them. What do you think, Trudy?
Maybe we should concentrate on this country and try and relate the changes in libraries to external developments, like the fact...
So she's saying maybe, that means she doesn't agree with this answer. So that's the wrong answer.
That far more people can read than a century ago, and that the local population may speak lots of different languages.
We could include something about changes in the source of funding too.
Yes, but remember we're only supposed to write a short paper, so it's probably best if we don't go into funding in any deep...
Again, it was opposed by the lady, so two answers are wrong. If you want, you can immediately go ahead to the next question, because definitely this will be the correct answer. But I'll here keep listening to help you find this answer.
Detail.
Right. Well, shall we just brainstorm a few ideas to get started?
Okay. We obviously need to look at the impact of new technology, particularly the internet. Now that lots of books are being digitalized, people can access them from their own
So
computer.
we get to the second question once. Even I missed it, but it was said in between. You can listen to it again and you can check that, right, in the audio. But you can see digitalization is so we will, once we have got the true answer, that means this is the correct answer itself. So immediately what you have to do immediately, you have to see here again, by taking off your mind from the audio for some time, to understand that they agree that one disadvantage of free digitalized book is what? What is the disadvantage? So let's listen.
Computers at home.
And if everyone did that, libraries would be obsolete.
Yes.
But the digitalized books that are available online for free are mostly out of copyright, aren't they? And copyright in this country lasts for 70 years after the author dies. So you won't find the latest bestseller or up-to-date information.
That's an important point.
So they're saying that, by all this point, they're saying that these books, because they have got patented and a lot of things. So the fresh books you get after a lot of time once the author dies. So that means they are generally old. If you're not able to get it, you'll keep listening to find out other two wrong answers. Let's see.
Anyway, I find it hard to concentrate when I'm reading a long text on a screen. I'd much rather read a physical book. And it takes longer to read on a screen.
Oh, I prefer it. I suppose it's just a personal preference.
So what you can say, one person says take, but another opposes. So they agree, they don't agree actually with this both point. One is saying that he is facing difficulty, another is saying he doesn't. So that means now you have got, sorry, this was not the wrong answer. By mistake, I have given this. This was actually the correct answer, sorry. So this was the correct answer that we got in the beginning, and now we have got two wrong answers. Immediately now I'll move to the third question to see is what expects that in the future library will what?
The libraries will go on evolving in the next few years. Some have already become centres where community activities take place, like local clubs meeting there. I think that'll become even more common.
I'd like to think so. And that they'll still be serving their traditional function. But I'm not so sure. There are financial implications after all.
So you can see that they're not sure about it. Number one means Stewart is not sure about it. And this is already become a center of, so there is nothing to say about the future in this. So perhaps only one option is, so even if you don't listen it, you can take it. But still, I like to listen it to understand.
What I'm afraid will happen is that books and magazines will all disappear and there'll just be rows and rows of computers. They won't look any...
So they say they will all disappear and will be replaced by computers.
Anything like the libraries we used to.
Well, we'll see.
So there will be no book in there. So this one is the correct answer, we can see. So this is the technique that you have to follow. This is very important technique that you need to follow in this type of questions. So you can check your answer here. You can check your answer. The 21 is B, means how changes in society are reflected. We got two wrong answer here. And then 22 is C. We got the correct answer in the beginning, but then we checked the two wrong answers. Stewart, so this one is correct answer we got in the end, but beforehand we got two wrong answers. So that's all about this particular video. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you very soon in the next video. Till then, bye.